Hi, this is Patrick from Perching Wolf Studios, and it is time for Monday Medicine. I know that it has kind of fallen by the wayside the last few weeks, but I really wanted to get it going again, and so it's such a beautiful day out that I decided to come outside and do it from here in one of my favorite parks with some of my favorite trees around. And so I already shuffled my cards and I pulled one, and today's totem is rabbit. So, what does rabbit have to tell us? It's actually very pertinent to what is going on, actually. Um, all of the chaos and the back and forth partisanships and all that kind of stuff going on in the world, especially in the United States right now. Um, what rabbit warns us against is focusing. It, Rabbit's message is to focus on the things you want, not on the things you don't want. And there's a little story that goes with Rabbit. One day, Rabbit was kind of hopping through the forest, and all of a sudden he saw eagle flying overhead. And he was so afraid that the eagle might come and eat him, he yelled out at the top of his lungs, "Eagle, don't come and eat me! I'm really afraid of you!" But the eagle didn't hear him. So Rabbit hopped up on a hollow log, yelled even louder, "Eagle, I am so afraid of you! Don't come eat me!" Of course, this time the eagle heard him and came swooping right down and ate the little rabbit up. So what that means is that what you can concentrate on is what you create in your world. So when you see something that you're afraid of, if there's possibilities of things that you fear, acknowledge those feelings, acknowledge that fear, but then focus on what you want. Focus on the life and the joy that exists as well, because at your heart you are joy. That is who we are at our basic essence. Um, Fear is not natural to us. We are beings of light, we are beings of joy and beings of love. And it's hardwired into us to help others. We're a social animal, and so that's part of our deal. And like rabbit, we're very communal, and um, that's another aspect of rabbit medicine, is that they are so prolific that, you know, I've heard them referred to as the popcorn of the animal kingdom, because everybody eats them because they're so multitudinous. Um, and so what that means is that when one opportunity passes you by, if you miss an opportunity, there is always another one coming up. There is always another opportunity. Opportunity does not knock just once. It knocks as many times as you need to learn the lesson. It knocks as many times as it takes you to see it. Sometimes it might yell at you louder than other times if you've missed a couple already. But know that there is always a completely harmonious solution. There are solutions that we haven't even thought of yet. There and I mean, I'm doing cards and readings with spirit animals, and we forget that we are co-creators, that we are not in this alone, that we have spirits and angels and ancestors and everything divine, God, creator, goddess, source, whatever you want to call it, um, wants us to succeed and wants us to be happy. That's the purpose of life, is to be happy. So I know there's a lot of stuff going on. I know there's a lot of fear and anxiety and confusion. Believe me, I felt it myself, and I've been dealing with it. Every time I do one of these readings, it's like, oh yeah, Patrick, are you listening too? But even through the fear and the confusion and the whirlwind of stuff going on, know that there is a solution. Know that there is good in the world. If anything, the darkness is just making the light more blatant. There are so many people rising to the occasion. There are so many people gathering, seeing our sameness rather than our differences. And that is so hopeful. That brings so much hope to the world, that years down the line, we'll be like, wow, if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't have been as tight knit as we are now. And so only good can come of this. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens with purpose. And we can seek that purpose and focus on the good on the other side of it. Know that there is good on the other side of everything that happens, and just focus your thoughts on what you want. Know that the universe provides and guides you to be joyful, and the more we can focus on those joyful things, the closer we get to them. And if it doesn't seem like, if everything's falling apart and things don't seem joyful, know that the things that are falling away are things that don't suit you anymore. They are making way for the joy and the bigger, better things that are coming into your life. Trust me, I know. I have been through so much in the past year and a half. And so I am speaking from experience. When you can let go and trust that the universe has your best interest, knowing that there is always a solution, that there's always another rabbit coming along, so you are not going to starve. And that there are creative solutions that no one has even thought of, or perhaps someone has and it just hasn't come to the surface yet. But we are so going to get through this, I promise. And everything is going to be all right. All is well in my world. So, rabbit, keep rabbit in mind, and don't go chasing eagles to tell them how afraid you are. When you see the eagle coming, it's okay to hide. It's okay to slide under the bushes and find where you're nurtured, rather than going toward what you fear, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is getting a little long-winded, so I'm going to stop for now, but I will be back next week, and I will see you again for the next Monday Medicine. Thanks for watching. And if you ever need or feel like you want to have a personal medicine card reading, or any of the other shamanic services I offer, like soul retrievals or ministerial things, helping with rituals of rites of passage, weddings, just click down below on my website and check me out, send me an email, and we'll get something going. So anyway, thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Just keep in there. Know that everything is all right. I promise. Bye.